Hello and welcome to ABiQ's The Week That Was, July 10th, 2020. Central Africa. Angola has announced that it will reduce oil production from July to September in compensation for previous oversupply of the OPEC Plus agreement. Eastern Africa. Kenya became the first country globally to trial the commercial viability of providing 4G internet to rural areas through balloons. Telkom Kenya, in partnership with Alphabet, Google's parent, is rolling out this program in Kenya. The Kenyan government paid penalties to investors amounting to more than $65 million. This was for failure to provide power connections from the Lake Turkana wind power project to Kenyans. The European Union and the World Bank signed two financing agreements with Rwanda, totaling $160 million to boost skills development. An increase in construction activity in Rwanda has also resulted in a shortage of cement. On Monday, July 6, domestic flights resumed in Somalia after being grounded for more than 3 months. Also in Somalia, an outbreak of cholera and acute diarrhea killed 26 people over the past 6 months. Uganda's economic growth contracted to 1.8% growth in the third quarter of the 2019-2020 financial year. This is compared to 7.3% for the same period over the 2018-2019 financial year. EDM, Mozambique's publicly owned electricity company, owes the operator of the Cahora Bassa Dam and its main power provider, HCB, more than $114 million. In Tanzania, gold became the country's leading foreign exchange earner, overtaking tourism. The tourism sector has been hit hard by the COVID-19 global pandemic. Gold exports increased by more than 47%. Despite economic ruin, interest in Zimbabwe's gold mines lured significant interest from offshore investors. A 32-megawatt solar plant will be constructed in Columban, Matabeleland, South Zimbabwe. The plant will provide much-needed power to the nearby cement plant operated by Pretoria Portland Cement, Zimbabwe. Northern Africa. In Egypt, Technip FMC signed a $1 billion engineering procurement and construction contract with the Aziut National Oil Processing Company. This is to deliver a new hydrocracking complex at its Aziut refinery. The complex will produce 2.8 million tons per annum of cleaner fuel for export. The Moroccan government has extended its coronavirus emergency decree until the 10th of August. In Southern Africa, Botswana's Ministry of Basic Education has recruited and employed more than 1,700 temporary teachers to help schools comply with new safety regulations dealing with COVID-19. Shortages in fuel has resulted in the Botswana government having to ration fuel. The fuel shortages are a result of delayed deliveries and some fuel stockpiling by consumers. In Namibia, despite a surge in COVID-19 cases, grade 0 to 3 pupils are set to go back to school this week. Air Namibia has been on a roller coaster ride after planes were grounded and its license to operate was suspended earlier in the week. This was due to a lack of cash required to remain solvent. Shortly after, a court suspended the license cancellation, allowing the airline to resume commercial flights. In Western Africa, in Gambia, 50,000 rural dwellings have benefited from potable water supplied by solar-powered processing and distribution plants. Amadou Gon Coulibaly, the Prime Minister of Ivory Coast and candidate for October's presidential elections, died on Wednesday, aged 61. In Nigeria, Oilserve Limited has started engineering, procurement and construction work on the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline. It is handling the first 303 kilometers of this pipeline. This comes after the company has successfully delivered the Obiafu-Obricom-Oben gas pipeline. Nigeria's 57 marginal oil fields project received interest from more than 600 companies. Companies are currently qualifying to submit bids during multiple bid rounds to develop these fields. Thank you for watching ABiQ's The Week That Was. I hope to see you back next week. Goodbye.